This morning, we are following what could be a major development in Fulton County's criminal case against former President Donald Trump. As expected, lawyers for Mr. Trump have notified the presiding judge that they may argue to move the case to federal court. Several of former president's co-defendants have already pushed for a move to federal court as they're hoping for a jury pool that goes beyond Fulton County's mostly Democratic makeup and hoping for the option for a pardon if there were to be a conviction. We could just be hours away also from learning new in-depth details about Fulton County's case against the former president. A judge plans to reveal the full report from a special purpose grand jury. 11 Live's Jerry Carnes has more on that. Jerry, what are we expecting that report to reveal?
Good morning, Cheryl. After months spent looking into allegations of conspiracy and election interference, the special purpose grand jury recommended criminal charges. It was a separate criminal grand jury that looked at those recommendations before indicting former President Donald Trump and 18 others. Since February, the public has not seen details of the special grand jury's work. That could change in just a few hours. It is the story of a criminal case more than 2.5 years in the making. Only a handful of people have seen the full report of a special purpose grand jury that spent 7 months investigating a history-making case in the city of Atlanta. Now that there have been arrests, now that the court hearings have begun, we are closer to knowing much more about the discussions that took place behind closed doors.
It is a big deal. It's going to be an amazing amount of information and insight.
Former prosecutor, now UGA law professor Melissa Redmond is among those eager to see the entire special purpose grand jury report that could be released as early as today. She's anticipating details about the evidence presented by 75 witnesses and details about the grand jury's discussions over whether or not to recommend criminal charges against former President Donald Trump and others.
How they voted, the split on each person that they were recommended for indictment. So we'll find that information. Those individuals who they suspected of perjuring themselves.
All we know so far is that the special purpose grand jury found no evidence of widespread fraud during the 2020 vote in Georgia. Grand jurors feel some witnesses lied to them. The final report should tell us who. It could also reveal names of unindicted co-conspirators, people suspected of committing crimes who have not been charged. It's also possible those names could be protected.
And we know that many people have received threats after the RICO indictment. So there may be requests from individuals who may be mentioned in the report to have their information redacted.
The special purpose grand jury made it known they want the full report to go public. So by law, it has to happen. When it does, we'll have even more insight into the criminal case that keeps making history here in Atlanta. Judge Robert McBurney said he was open to hearing from anyone who objects to the release of the full grand jury report. We've been checking court documents online this morning. We don't see that there have been any objections filed, so it appears the report will be released at 10 o'clock this morning. Cheryl.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jerry. We'll look forward to seeing what it has to say. And every day, as there is a new detail in this case, we are following it for you. We have a special section right now on 11alive.com.